You all come in as we do our 5 minutes of fame. Drop your city and state, or just say hello, right? I couldn't take it anymore. I am I am doing credit right now. I have my laptop in front of me as we speak. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to go. I couldn't take it anymore. My excitement for today, I can't take it anymore. I just couldn't take it. Oh Lord, I'm still on that Keith Sweat. I'm still on that Keith Sweat. I couldn't take it when I saw this. Bitcoin, 10,851. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take it anymore. I said, I gotta go live, right? I'm still doing it's credit. I got like already 5 affidavits ready to go. Ethereum is up 5% today. Let's see what's Litecoin. Litecoin is up 8.30%, right? 8.30% Litecoin. Gold and silver, it's all-time record high. Let me show you the gold and silver report. I'm not gonna be for you long. This is not. I promise I can't. I gotta get this stuff did today, right? I gotta get these people affidavits out today. Let me share this with you. You know it's a lot of people asking questions, right? They want to know, should they be paying off debts right now? A lot of people did not like one of my videos that it had about 34,000 views, right? 34,000. I guess it was controversial or against what a lot of people hear, but one of my top rated videos on YouTube, right, was don't pay off debts right now, right? Telling people you can pay them down. You don't want to pay off debts. You definitely want to store your cash if you have any. And I was telling them, for such a time as today, it's already happening, people. It is happening. All three today, Bitcoin, gold, and silver, have all-time highs today. Let me share this with you. And unfortunately, you're listening to some people advice about paying down debt, and you may not have now the cash you need in reserves to take advantage of this, because you use all of your cash that you possibly had on reserve to pay down negative or let me just say this, to pay down or off credit card debt, for example, which is uncollateral unsecured debt, right? Uncollateral unsecured debt. So that was why my advice, and as I'm looking down, I'm doing credit, this is going to be a short video, but that's why my advice was to store your cash, stack your cash, and invest it. Get your credit fixed, right? Get your credit intact so you can invest it in opportunities like this that will bring you a greater rate of return. right? Again, credit card debt is unsecured, uncollateral. But I did tell you that if you could position yourself to pay down those debt and still have reserves left over, or to make sure that if you did pay down those credit cards debt, that your account lines will be open so you can make moves and investments like this. Again, here it is. Gold price makes history. Makes history, hits all-time high. Gold price makes history, hits all-time high, right? Gold price makes history, hits its all-time high. And analysts still looking for more with so much market volatility. Stay on top of daily news, get caught up. Okay, that's just the headline. But it says, how can I exit this out? Gold market remains unstable. It started the week hitting all-time highs against, I told you all that your cash was going to devalue, that they was going to devalue the dollar, that I was expecting as early as January of 2021 for the digital currency to be in place, and you're still trying to concern about the only debt that I think you need to be concerned about if you can pay off is a mortgage. Is a mortgage at this time, because that's your livelihood. That's a roof over your head. If you can't afford to pay off a mortgage, though, that's repercussions behind that, right? You don't want to be foreclosed upon, your property, foreclosed or repoed on. So of course, but credit card debts can be easily filed into bankruptcy if need be. If you can't afford it, credit cards will negotiate. Banks will negotiate with you concerning credit cards, and also for maybe a fourth of what you owe is always negotiation, and banks are always using the unpaid credit card debt balances for tax write-off for them, banks and businesses. And so sometimes they'll just write it off as tax write-off when you don't repay, and send you a 1099 in the mail. And if you have a great tax professional, you can get that taken care of as well, where you're not taxed on it as income. So the record has significant target for analysts, investors, and this is just saying right now that it expects gold prices could easily hit 2,000 an ounce before this current rally is over. Some people saying they think it might hit 2,000 by the end of this week, and that $2,500 may not be unreasonable. Even with that, some people are predicting it go as much as $5,000 an ounce by December, by the end of the year. So know the difference between cash and money, people. Know the difference between cash and money. Again, Bitcoin also at 10,800 at the time of this recording. Look at this other dollar debasement is the key, the second article. Double D, what do you want to get started with? You're saying, how do I get started? What do you want to get started with? Let me know, because I'm not going to be long. I'm about to log off. I got to do a lot of work before 4:30 my time. Dollar debasement is now a theme driving gold prices higher. Yes, dollar debasement, and people are giving people financial advice to actually save this stuff, right? To say that the dollar is dead, right? It's a currency. It is a medium of exchange for goods and services. But the more dollars are distributed to the people in this economy, the more that's going to force prices to increase. It's called inflation. So high prices and high unemployment equals stagflation, which just simply means high unemployment and higher prices, right? Hello, Auburn. Hello, Arbin guy coming in. Thank you so much. DD, I don't know what you're saying. How can you get started gold and silver? Go to my website. I really believe that silver is going to outperform gold. The gold to silver ratio right now is really high, right? The pothead is in. Says Ethereum is almost 100 in a few days. Ethereum, let me see. I'm in an excellent mood today. Yes, it is. It's at 323.80 right now. You are absolutely correct. Ethereum is the queen to Bitcoin, which is the king, right? So Ethereum is good. Litecoin, just some of the things in my personal crypto portfolio. Getting ready for this digital wealth transfer. This big digital wealth transfer. I can barely continue to focus on credit, to be honest with you. I can barely continue to focus on it, but I know people will desperately and need it or need it, right? Desperately need it. And so let me so gold prices trading near record highs, rising above 1,940 an ounce for the first time ever. I told you all this is the biggest wealth transfer. If you position yourself, right, biggest wealth transfer that this generation will ever see, if you know what real access is, if you know what chess move to make. I always say this is chess and not checkers, right? Green Eyes from where did you tell me you're from? Hold on, let me try to remember. Oh my God, tell me again. Tell me again. I know it's in another country. Tell me again. It's not Jamaica. It's not Jamaica. You are from Green Eyes says, I followed the advice 2 months ago and took advantage. I bought a few thousand worth of gold and had challenges purchasing silver in New York. I found me a seller and I invested for the long haul, right? Took the advice 2.5 months ago. Dominican Republic, yes. I'm so glad. And anybody that took the advice is so glad. I know people, she's telling people not to pay down their credit. I'm gonna look right into telling people to store their cash and to move it to real assets. And she's saying that this credit stuff, this stuff is not money. She's talking about 1971 when Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard. That's my Mississippi standard accent, right? My Mississippi accent. And she talking about something in 1971. I wasn't even born in 1971. Who cares about 1971? Who cares about how much money they spent? Who cares if gold and silver is real money? Now you see why I've been telling you all. I have been telling you all that whenever this paper fiat currency collapse, they have to go to real money, God's money, to reset the currency system. And you are seeing the wealth transfer right before our eyes. And you have people that, as much as they're telling you about your finances, is to pay down debt. You need to transfer any of this that you have into real assets first. This will give you 10 times the money you need in return to pay down a debt if you want to. And I've been telling you all to use credit to get real assets. As I've been stating, you can go online, right? You can go online and buy physical silver and gold with credit cards. But no, you all want to cut them up, remember? You said they were evil. They're evil. Cut them up. We don't want them. Well, now they could give you a great opportunity to get some cryptocurrency, right? And to get some real money, to get rich God's way. So, Double D said, how can you invest in gold and silver? Go to my website. And this is why I tell people, let's look at the gold to silver ratio. And I'm going to break this down. I need to do this credit. I don't think I feel like teaching. What about if I go on later on and break this down? How about that? I got to focus on this before this post office closed. I'm going to go live tonight, and I'm going to break down the gold silver ratio. It's high right now. I think the last I looked at it, let me Google real quick. You all see my video this morning of me, when I needed a song like that. Keith Sweat, just one of those things. Because, let me see, silver gold ratio. Because stuff, when you get stuff like this, it just makes you want to just hum. If you all don't know what I'm talking about, I uploaded a video. I said I had a desire to wake up and hear this song, right? And now I understand why. So let's look at this article. Ooh. Green Eyes said, I think most people of a certain group just don't understand or really have the ability to hold wealth with being able to see dollar signs. People believe cash numbers are kings. Yeah, they do believe cash is king for whatever reason, which is losing its purchasing power, right? I did a live stream. I did a live stream on yesterday that really elaborated how minorities think that it's good to brag about buying things or spending things in cash. And some people are listening to fake financial people that's telling them, oh no, man, Bitcoin had its way, Bitcoin had its day, it's over with for Bitcoin. You don't want to invest in Bitcoin. Or why would you invest in gold and silver? You can't go to the store and purchase any items with gold and silver. Now you see why. How do you wake up low vibration family members that look at you crazy when you talk to them about this new world order we're about to go into, or basically already in it? You don't try to wake them. You just make moves and let them see what you're doing. And once they see it, seeing is believing. A lot of people try to wake people up, and they're not walking in themselves. No one wants to hear about theory, or what they call sometimes conspiracy theory, right? And you're not doing this. You have to be doing this yourself. If you're not owning any silver, gold, or Bitcoin, or any of the blockchains, Ethereum, if you're not doing these moves yourself, the first person you have to convince is you. The first person you have to get on board is you, and so what? I mean, the only thing you can do if you're doing it and they still don't believe it is take care of yourself at this point. It's like SOS, save yourself, right? You have to get the knowledge and apply it. Nadia B says, and thank you all so much for these wonderful comments. Many are called, but few are chosen. Let me share this with you all. Ooh, I tell you, this is a great day for me. Yeah, I don't know why this is coming up. Silver leads gold. Today's date is July 27, and the date of this article, 2020. Silver breaks out for real. Gold probes above 1900. The ratio drops like a stone. The stimulus and falling dollar are rocket fuel for the two precious metals. Rocket fuel. I'm going to put this in the comment. The stimulus and the falling. Yes, this is credit, church. And I have to look over my laptop because I got my credit laptop in front of me. Ooh. Says the stimulus and falling dollar, rocket fuel, falling dollar, people are still telling you to save cash. I got another video I'm gonna show you real quick. Gold and silver prices continue to shine over the past week as gold was flirting with the $1,900 level and silver broke out to the upside spectacular fashion. Aside from the unprecedented levels of liquidity from central banks and the programs, governments worldwide, the US dollar fell below its technical support level. This is bullish cocktail. The stimulus, rising deficits, and the falling value of the world's reserve currency. See, they never refer to cash as money. You'll never hear a person, an educated person, say that this is money. They're going to call it currency, right? All the time. The world reserve currency create a potent bullish cocktail for gold and silver, the two oldest means of exchange, while central banks hold gold as a part of their foreign currency reserves. Silver has a long history of financial metal as well. And silver is still at $24, $25 an ounce. That's why I've been telling you all year to invest in my $35 silver stacking report on my website. So you can know what silver will give you the highest return on your investment, right? And what silver you can buy or invest back if you're not going to hold it for the long term and get and won't be taxed capital gains taxes, right? Because you don't want to make a profit and then have to give up 30-40% of your profit in taxes, right? The name of the game is to not only acquire money, but to keep more of the money that you make or you acquire. So the stimulus, I think I read that. Yeah. While central banks hold gold in an integral part of their foreign currency reserves, silver has a long history as a financial metal. Gold broke above its level of technical resistance at the 2016 high back in June of 2019. Silver took 14 months and a scare on the downside to achieve the same feature. Precious metals are moving higher, right? And so, hey, if you do have some credit cards and you can hold on and for a couple of months to see how this 2020 is going to be. If you don't have the credit and you don't have the cash to get, the real money, that's why I've been telling you all. Some people are bragging. I paid off my credit card debt when you could have invested in this and got a higher rate of return, where you could have just paid the minimum on your cards, kept them open and available for use, right? So, but now you may not have the money to make the investment moves that you need to, and you can still buy or invest in, rather, right? I don't know. Bitcoin is I don't know. I got in much lower, but Bitcoin is still at 10,851. You don't have to buy an entire bit. You can invest in a little, but it's skyrocketing. And the more that they distribute this out and print this stuff, the more gold, silver, and Bitcoin will continue to rise, right? So get your credit up. If you ever, credit cards and cash are alike. Both of the lines of credit are created out of just thin air, meaning nothing is backing. And I always come to you all and say that use credit to get access, right? Use credit to get access. So again, I have to get back on it. This is my website. Someone that asked, I'm going to show you the Silver Stacking Report, because I have some people that desperately are in credit situations. Which it means even the livelihood of where they would live. So I have to be focused on that right now and trying to get this in as soon as I can for them. But this is my website, www.fixmycreditandcash.com. If you scroll down to the bottom, silver is projected to give you a higher return on your investment than actual gold, and silver is still more affordable to invest in right now. It's $35. You buy now. Make sure that when you buy that you include your name and email address in the notes, so I can email it back to you, because this is through Cash App, right? I have too many problems with PayPal. So this is through Cash App. So you have to put your name and email address in the notes. And this is just breaking news. I want to come to you all today. So people that were listening earlier, congratulations. I know you're excited, and we are going to enjoy this ride together, right? We're going to enjoy this ride together. So this is the Queen of Credit. I'm signing out. And if I have time, I will see you all later on tonight with another live stream on silver, gold, and Bitcoin and your credit, right? Have a great evening. Have a great evening.